Hello, hello. We're live. Live at 5. I think it's live. Twitch says we're live. Looks like we're live. I don't know what we're doing. We're playing pinball. Playing Joker Poker. Finishing up lunch. Diet Coke. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Hope the machine works. I didn't even play a test game. Won't play a test game. Chimes work. Ball comes out. Drain works. Another ball came out. Oh, I got robbed. It went up the sea and it didn't give me credit. That one gave me credit, which lights the extra ball, which is a waste of time because the ball's in the drain. Damn it, Jim. Oh, we're on ball 3. We got to go for queens. All right, got all the queens. Should have nudged. Didn't nudge. Ball drained. Didn't bounce off here. This is just a rubber. Doesn't kick. This one kicks. Makes the ball go forward. Upper flipper works. I missed that A up there. Or the ace, I should say. Drop targets at the top are your aces and a joker. Evidently the one you have to poke. Oh no. It went out the other end. Alright, ball 5. It's only one of 2 games that I've played that I have set for 5 ball. The other one I played Monday. That was jumping jack. One of my 2 EMs, I play it on 5 ball as well. My other EM, Fire Queen, I play on 3 ball. So that was it. Quick start. We'll go ahead and put that down as a high score because we have to have something, right? Hopefully we can do much better than that. 120, 880. Not a great start for the day, but so Joker Poker, I like to play on 5 ball because of the rule progression. So on ball 1, it spots you the 10. Ball 2, it spots you the jacks. Ball 3, it spots you the queens. Ball 4, it spots you the kings. Ball 5, it spots you the aces and the joker. Then that is the targets you have to hit to light your 5x bonus. So on ball 1, you just have to knock that 10 target down to light your 5x bonus. Ball 5, you got to knock down all of that whole bank up there to get your 5x bonus. When these are lit, the targets are worth 5,000. If they're not lit, they score 500. So it's very advantageous to have those lit. So on ball 1, you only have your 10. So that'll give you 5,000 points. But if you knock down the 2 jacks, it then lights your jacks. Or if you knock down the 3 queens, it then lights your queen. So then your bonuses at the end is whichever one it's spotted plus whichever bank you knock down. So then if you get the 5x, then it's 5 times. I think max is 75,000 if you add all this up. 5, 10, 15 times 5, 75,000 is your maximum bonus. There's no way to collect bonus during the ball. That's about it. There's 2 different ways to light extra ball. So extra ball is that target way up at the top when it's lit. You can light that by clearing the A, B, C lanes, which are at the top, and your B is on your in lanes. A and C are on the out lanes, which does you no good. I wonder if I should switch those around. Put the A and the C in the in lane and the B's on the out lane. That would make more sense rule-wise. Because if you're draining and you get the A or the C, and it lights your extra ball, you obviously can't hit it because you're draining. But that's one way to light extra ball. The other way to light extra ball is to complete the aces and the joker bank at the top. That also lights your extra ball for you. Mine is set so you can only get one extra ball per ball in play. So if you happen to do both of those on the same ball, you only get one extra ball, I think. Special, I'm pretty sure, is set for points. Maybe it's set for replay. I'm not even sure. I don't know. I should know. Somebody should know. I don't even know it's possible to set it. So I have an aftermarket board in here, so there's more options. So things like this attract with the lights scrolling up is because I have the aftermarket board. The original Gottlieb boards did not have that. They would have just had lit whatever were last lit at the end of the last game. But enough talking. Let's play some more. Should be able to do a little better. So your skill shot, if you will, is to actually hit one of the ABC lanes at the top, which I did not do, as you may have noticed. All right, so I completed the aces and the joker. So you can see my extra ball light is now lit on top. Can't believe Pop Bumper didn't get that for me. Oh, so close. I almost got it on the backhand. Uh-oh. I needed... Oh, no, I drained. I didn't even get a shot at it. I had it lit. Clearing the aces and the joker bank is a lot harder than clearing ABC. Of course, I have yet to get a ball into the ABCs up top. I didn't even mess around trying to get bonus. So you can see I cleared the Queen's bank, so then it lights my Queens down here. And then I drained. Queens are usually your safest shot. So a lot of tournament strategies, people will just go queens all day long. Once you get it lit, they're 5,000. You get a next bonus 5,000 for completing the bank. So each time you knock all of them down, you get 20,000 points, which is pretty good. I'm on ball 3. I only got 80,000 points. The jacks I don't generally shoot at on purpose. They are a dangerous shot. Either wanting to send the ball to the out lane or in the in lane, depending on which flipper you shoot it from. Shoot it from the right flipper at the jacks, it will go down the middle. Shoot the left flipper, it'll also go down the middle, or it'll go out the out lanes. Either one. Depends on how you hit them exactly. Alright, there's the C. Stay up there. All right, got me to A. Did you hear that? The ball hit the glass. It actually hopped over that switch. It should have got me the B. Let me see if I can alley pass and get the B. No, I was not able to make the corner. No! It went out. Could have gotten the B, would have lit my extra ball. The ball would have come here. I could have shot straight up there and got extra ball. I obviously did not. So B is not the one you want to get. Because B you can get on the in lane. A and the C you can only get up top. So your best skill shot, what you want to do when you plunge the ball, is get either the A or the C. That's the other way to get back up there, is shoot the ball up the middle from the left flipper. No! All right. Got me an in lane on the right. Ooh, I got one ace left over there. That'll light my 5x bonus, which I don't think I've done yet today. Obviously did not do it. Up my high score a little bit. 219,000. We're getting there. We're getting warmed up. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, hitting the aces is best done from that upper playfield. Hopefully that upper camera's working. Looks like it is. All right. So you can see the upper playfield close up. Hey Redhead, how you doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's Joker Poker Wednesday. It's almost an EM. Almost, but not quite. June of 1978 is when this was made. They did make an EM version of this. Slightly different rules, but otherwise same, mostly the same playfield. It only has 2x on the EM version, and it's got a Joker or King, some face, crazy cartoon face in the middle of the playfield. So obviously there's a bunch of Jokers on the back box. A year older than you. There you go. Doing well. Thank you for not playing a clown machine. You don't like that jumping jack guy? I didn't even have the Pez clown on it. Dang, I forgot. Hang on a second. Just for you, Redhead. We'll go over. I forgot to put this on the playfield on Monday. This is my giant Pez dispenser. It actually dispenses tubes of the Pez. That one will fall. That camera does good. How's that, Redhead? Nope, crap. All right, well that's enough of that. I don't have a Joker giant Pez dispenser. That's the only one in here. This stuff of nightmares. I don't know what a clown did to you when you were young, but you just watched too many of the scary clown movies. Uh-oh. Get over to the C. No, that's not the C. Oh, no, that came straight down the middle. That was bad. All right. Ball 2, you can tell because the jacks are lit when you plunge. B is not the one you want. Give me one of the other ones. All right, there's an A. Let's even get the ball back up top. I didn't quite hit. Aim was off a little bit. That was me just saying I didn't. Whoa! This outline is killer. The white makeup has always bothered you. Mimes too. Yeah, mimes are pretty creepy. They don't talk. If they talk, then they'd just be clowns. I knew it was gone. Straight down the middle. It's a pinball show, straight down the middle. It'll leave you speechless. Not straight down the middle, but flipping out pinball. Joel tonight will be streaming Cactus Canyon with the new Lyman upgrade on it. He got one of the early production models. The rest of them are supposed to start shipping in September, so hopefully I'll have mine sometime. But he is streaming his tonight on YouTube. Is the only place they stream on Flipping Out Pinball. It's 10/9 Central. Am I doing an ad for Joel? Not really, but it's a game I own, so I look forward to seeing more of the gameplay with that. Give me the A. Nice. All right, there my extra ball is lit. Let's see if we can get the ball up there. Not up there. No. Oh. Boo earns. Well, that's not a high score. I don't have to update the score this time. So yeah, anyway, at 10 Eastern, 9 Central on Flipping Out Pinball on YouTube, Joel and Jared will be streaming Cactus Canyon with the lineman upgrade in it. So it adds a spinner. It adds saloon gates that you have to bash instead of just shooting into the saloon at Bart. Adds some lock lights, railroad crossing lock lights. What else is it? And it adds a whole bunch of modes. It adds like 10 modes to the game. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting into it. Cactus Canyon is a fun game. Maybe I'll stream mine before we get it, and then after I get it, maybe next week I'll stream it. We'll see. I have another EM to stream Monday. I got a bunch of crap piled on it, but I'll go ahead and play 2-player. Started player 2. C and K should show up soon. That is cool. I know a lot of people complained about the cost of it because it's like a $1,200 upgrade. Definitely not a free upgrade thing, and now people are complaining, well, can't you just, give us the code if we don't buy the kit and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, no, you can't because the code depends on the kit. You gotta have the stuff in the kit for the code to work right. Well, just give us the parts that do work with our stuff. Stern gives us free upgrades all the time. Yeah, but Stern gives you games that ship with crap code. Stern has to give you upgrades just to get your code up to something decent. No! Best viewers! Streamboo.com. Let's get the best viewers. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for bringing the best viewers. Bye-bye. Oh, well. All right, where are we at? Oh, we're on ball 2, player 2. I keep forgetting I'm in a 2-player game. Best viewers are in my stream. I don't need to go to no stream. Go buy some streamers. All right, so there I managed to complete the jacks. That's all I did. I like my 5x bonus. So you may notice the other banks reset when you complete them. So if you complete the 3 queens, it resets them. You complete the kings, it resets those. The 10 and the jacks are tied together. It's the same reset. It's actually one long bank across there. It's actually a 10 target bank on there, but it's split and each side resets separately. So the 10 and the jacks reset together. You have to knock down all 3 of them. Nope. Have not heard about that. Nor do I care, because I don't have one of those. How you doing today, N-Clear or Nuclear or whatever your name is? However I'm supposed to pronounce that. Look at that shot. It's going to get that target way. Oh, I missed the target way at the top. There it is. Extra ball. 5x bonus lit. I need the kings and the 10. Let's see if I can get that other king over there. Just missed it. Uh-oh. That left one is brutal. They're all defective. You either have to bend the scoop down or add a foam piece. That's not a big deal. I don't even know if I'd call that a defect. Any new machine you get, you're going to have to do a little tweaking here or there. Shoot again, extra ball. I play extra balls because I like them. The objective of the game why not? Let me see if I can get that other queen. All right, there I got the 10 down, so it should reset the jacks and the 10. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's going down there. Tweaking required. Yeah, maybe. If that's all it takes, nah. Hey, Rambo, how you doing? Doodad, how you doing today? Schwank. Welcome, Schwank. Y'all, if you don't know, Schwank does some streaming. Occasionally pinball, sometimes music stuff. Good streams. You got some nice games, a couple nice games. How's everybody doing today? Set your games for enjoyment? No, you got to make them as hard as possible for tournament players. Backhand that king. Give me the C. There we go. Streaming some jacks to open. Nice. That's a fun game. I saw one for sale near me not too long ago by. I was tempted, but then I keep reminding myself I'm looking to downsize, not buy more machines. There are probably a few machines that I would buy if one came available, but jacks to open isn't one of them. Not that it's a bad game, just not high on my list. That's why you don't shoot the jacks. You don't play tournaments? You're lame. I don't play tournaments either. Favorite Zaccaria? I haven't played enough of them, Enclair. Even virtually, I haven't played enough of them to have an opinion on what a favorite would be. Jobber, how you doing? You hardly know her. I hardly know you. How you doing, Jobber? Long time no see. We're poking the Joker. There we go. I just need the B. Give me the B. Give me the B. Oh, see, and then I didn't shoot. And then I shot the jacks again. I had the ball here, and I shot the queens. I should have shot the extra ball. I got a replay. 290,000 is my first replay level. Well, the one you got to play real was Magic Castle. I know I have played Magic Castle. I got a friend, Dave's Arcade. He streams occasionally. He's taking the summer off, but he's got a few of them. I played some at his house. Covering from 2D Con. The dumpster games were blazing. Nice. Aerobatics. Yeah, there you go. I think I probably played that one as well. Player 2's got some catching up to do. Oh, B, give me the... Oh, no! It was there! And I didn't nudge it because it was going for the B and then it drained and it was going down. Dang it. Most common in the U.S., aren't it? Ball 5. I need to be shooting the aces and the joker up top. Oh, I missed. It's hard to aim with that little flipper up top. You can do it. Damone, how you doing? Come to Expo, you know, Rob Burke brings some Zacharias. Cool. I would love to get to Pastime sometime. I don't know if I'm going out. I'm probably pretty sure I'm not going to Expo. I thought of bringing my homebrew there, but that's a long trip. A couple days at least driving to get there, so I don't know. I don't know if it's worth my time and money. But I'd have to find something else to do out there at the same time, I guess. Could keep on going, go to Ohio, but most of his stuff's at Expo, so. In Seattle-ish? Yeah, I'm 4 hours east of Seattle. Brings a few northwest, not northeast, northwest. Homebrews. Yep, I know Aaron. I had mine at the Seattle show, Northwest Pinball and Arcade show in June. I had mine there, so spent in his area, talked a lot. You may not understand everything. You're French. Well, welcome. If I knew any French, I'd say hi in French, but I don't. So thanks for stopping by.
I will always be born.
And thanks for the follow. All right, we got a new high score for the day. If I can find my mouse. We put that in 331 something, 500. Spanish Ender machines have some interesting designs. They do. How about this? How about this machine? You know any of the Sonic Segusa machines? I don't know how well you can see that. Faces. Hey, Gramps. You love your Joker poker? I love mine, too. You have a Mars Trek? I'd love to get a Mars Trek. That's a fun game, too. Sonic. And not the Hedgehog. I don't actually own this game. I have played it. My friend Small Town Pinball owns one. And I think Dave's Arcade has one of these as well. I'm not sure. I know Dave's Arcade has a Mars Trek because I've played his. Hey, Makazi. How you doing? I got player 2 added. You wouldn't be surprised if there was an aerobotics table in the Oshkosh era. EAA flying Osh. There you go. Maybe. be surprised if there's one in Dave's Arcade as well. But I may have said that already. I don't know. I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. It doesn't always work. It's my excuse for playing bad. Nothing to do. Ran into someone at DS32 with an alternate Alien Star shirt. I've seen a couple of Alien Star shirts out there. What did that one have on it? Hey, C&K. You're just in time for player... I think I'm on player 1 now. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that deed again. One thing different. Each time you shoot, either A, B, or C is lit for extra points. Oh, is that when you plunge the ball, like right now, one of them will be flashing to get a skill shot kind of thing? Okay, yeah, I could set mine for that. That's a feature. I don't know if the NIWUMF board has it. I know the Pascal board does have it. Well, Damone, thanks for stopping by. You're always welcome. And you have a good day as well, or night, whichever it happens to be. But yeah, I could turn on skill shot on this if I wanted to. I prefer to leave the rules mostly the similar. Very similar to mine, but you claim to not know about your stream. Okay. That's cool. You could have just found it on TeePublic as well. Or not, I don't know. I don't own the artwork. What ball are we on? We're on ball 2, so I do want to hit that jack eventually. Uh-oh. Ooh, I managed to bounce it all the way out of there. All right. Whoa! All right, got my kings. They're all lit. Oh! Queens are usually pretty safe. I'll say no, C&K. I'm not going to do it. It's not as Mr. Krinsky designed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. Did I get a tilt warning? Yeah, I definitely have a tilt bob in there. You just hear about the MM video mode? Medieval Madness? So rare that I've played a real Medieval Madness. I just don't see them. Chicago Gaming supposedly making more of the remake ones. All 3, we want all the queens. Shoot! Cactus Canyon remake seen much more. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Hey, Doodad. They buy the rights to mine. I wish they bought the rights to mine. I like mine better than any other one out there, but I like old games, so that's how it goes. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Medieval Madness will pass TAF eventually. As far as number of machines sold, I don't know. I'll be interested to see what they come out with. To be honest, not much in the way of new Sterns has me very interested. It's just not the kind of games I like to play. Especially if they don't. If they do like Jurassic Park and Kong and they just kind of theme it as their own story in the Star Wars universe and it's not something that's out there, then it's really not interesting. Who knows? Time will tell. September is like what, next week? I'm sure they'll sell a ton because there's a bunch of people that just buy whatever new Stern comes out. You didn't know this had a loop, did you? Oh, yeah, that was trouble. Operators love their reliability. Guaranteed too many rules if Stern builds it. Maybe. Hey, Dent, how you doing today? Heard some people say the best way to score points on this game is just aim for the queens. Yeah, probably. I prefer to not play that way. I mean, if I was playing in a tournament and just wanted to win the tournament, I would probably play that strategy, especially since they have extra ball turned off. I usually play this to get extra balls, which means clearing the aces in the joker bank or getting the ABC up top. But definitely get queens a lot. It's the safest of the targets to shoot at. Not that it's entirely safe, especially backhanding it is pretty safe. But yeah, definitely tournament strat. If extra balls are turned off, it's probably the safest way to play the game. Bonus is only worth 75 max. You'll play that way next game, queens all day. All right, we can do that. Looks like you're going to win this one, C&K. Whitewater 2 that came out? Kind of interesting that when I do see this in tournaments and stuff, they'll talk about lighting the 5x bonus, and it's like bonus just isn't worth that much on this game. I got the one ace left that I can actually hit. Extra ball. One or two better slap the glass twice. Replay and extra ball. You're awfully close to a high score for the day. Lit lanes up there are 5,000 points as our lit drop targets. So there was 10,000 points. There was 5. I don't think we're going to make it. We're not quite there. Didn't quite make it. Really close. It was close. I got some Diet Coke left. Diet Coke, if you're watching. I will drink a Diet Coke every stream if you sponsor me. We'll sponsor you for free Diet Coke. New Dennis Norman does a table. You can feel his master's in engineering come off. I didn't know he had a master's in engineering. I have a master's degree, but it's not in engineering. All right, C&K is going to play. He's player 2, or they are player 2. So I made an assumption that C&K was a he. I honestly don't know. C&K is going to play. That is my high. Yes, that's my personal high. I want to roll this thing sometime, but mostly I don't ever come anywhere near that. And I probably got that 7 years ago, 8 years ago, maybe. This is the first pinball machine I ever bought. Have a doctorate in life. There you go. This is my first real pinball machine. I had 2 virtual cabinets when I bought this. I had a mini one that I had up at my cabin, and then I had a full-size one that I had at my house. And then I bought this in January of 2016. So it's been 9.5 years now. Coming up on 10 years I've had this game, so... Borg was going to work at a hydraulics company. There you go. Is he on with, is he going to be on all the Jack Danger Star Wars games? I know he was on the other day. They were playing the Data East one, which I kind of like. I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm not a fanatic, but I'm a fan. I like Star Wars. They made 3 Star Wars movies, by the way. Anyway, he's pretty sure he's going to be on all of them. All right. That's cool. I'll have to try to catch those. I watched them a little bit on the Data East one. I saw somebody in one of the Discords I was in said he got one of the Empire Strikes Back pins. And that's the Hankin one, right? Out of Australia. You have the piled higher and deeper. Oops. John Borg has made some mean tables. That he has. That he has. I don't own any of his machines. My name Borg Dog has nothing to do with John Borg, so I've gone into people's streams and they ask if I'm John Borg, but I'm definitely not John Borg. Though we may be similar age. I may actually be older. I don't know how old John Borg is. He was building pinball machines in the 90s, so... Alright, we're player 2, right? Or am I back to player 1? Did I not play Queens all the time? Ooh. Left out late on Walking Dead? Yeah. Maybe. Haven't played a lot of Walking Dead, but it's one of those games that's mean and brutal. I like games you don't have to commit a day to play a game. Bounce, 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 bounce. 115 lit shots to get there. Yeah. It's a lot of shots. It's a lot of time. missed the queens. Missed him again. The ball wasn't in a spot. Yeah, I saw that one going. You were 18 when High Speed came out? It was what, 86? 85? That was a dumb shot. I was somewhere in my 20s. I was in college. I was in college almost all the 80s. Whatever I remember of it anyway. Oh! I let it down right when it's... Old as dirt. That means I'm older than dirt. Common strategy I use is when the ball's up top is to hold that upper flipper up. Helps keep the ball up top. Oh, it didn't hit that? Come on, I was robbed. There, got it. Thank you, Mr. Pop Bumper. Not the B. Have you owned I have not owned Barracora. I wish I owned Barracora. These are my current lineup. I need to add my homebrew to that. And my Star Wars homebrew. Barracora would be a good one to have. The stones, like the old one from the 80s, the Stern Electronics stones. I have played it at Next Level Pinball Museum outside of Portland when I was over there picking up my Cactus Canyon a few years back. I played it, spent the afternoon there. Or the newer stones. There is a newer one, right? I don't know. Spirit's really cool. Hummingbirds fighting over your hummingbird feeder. We used to have a lot of them up at the cabin. I was out there. Cabin was in the wilderness, abutting the national forest. It had a locked gate to get access to it. I was out unlocking the gate one time. I was standing there unlocking the gate. This hummingbird came up and flew and went, and it was humming. It was like right in front of my, just like it's right there. It was like I was just staring at it and going, "What the hell is this thing doing?" And it was there for like 5 seconds. Then it finally took off. It was like, that's kind of freaky. That giant snout sticking in your eyeball. It was weird. Rolling Stones, very similar to Cactus. I have not played that new one, the newer Stern one. Dinner time. Have a good dinner, Gramps. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. Play your Joker Poker. Have fun. Reminds you of Dune. C&K, you didn't do so well. I didn't do so well. I didn't have a good time. We're gonna play Queens. We're gonna play both of these. Are gonna be Key Queens. Tom Copra did both. Oh, well, see, that happens with designers. They like to do the same thing. All right, Queens. All right, there's one set of Queens. to get the extra ball. Oh, I get the extra ball and it shoots it in the out lane. Damn it. Extra buttons and post savers for both out lanes. Wow. I was not aware. That's just crazy. Extra buttons, how do those work? All right, queens. We're just going all queens unless something more lucrative comes up like that extra ball. Oh, straight down the middle. Buttons are positioned all that great, but unlimited. On Hot Shots, John Norris did the design, but John Borg did mechanics. Okay. Not credited. John Norris did some interesting stuff. Straight down the middle. I have one John Norris table. I have a Bad Girls over in the other room. We'll get to it eventually. Uh-oh. You can tell the ball's way up here and you just know it's going straight down the middle. It's crazy. All right, you got some catching up to do, C&K. Yeah, I didn't think that'd be possible. You can backhand it from a cradle. All right, that's one set of queens. Oh, no! Ah, saved it and then went blah, blah, blah. Stones with Mick on a stick, pretty fun anyhow. Street Fighter 2 and Stargate. I don't know that I've played a Street Fighter 2. I've definitely played Stargate. It was all right. All right, there's three. The queens are especially important this time because they're what lights your 5x bonus multiplier. So there's 25,000 in bonus. No! That's a rare right out lane drain. Very rarely do I get an out lane drain on the right. Very often I get them on the left. The right is a lot friendlier. Let's see if I can actually hit 4 times now. I hit the spot between those two queens. There, I finally got one. Oh no! Stargate's all about how many times you can hit the pyramid. And it tells you that too. Shoot the pyramid! Shoot the pyramid! Shoot the pyramid! It's like a lot of games now. It's just, but there are a lot of them that are just, center ramp over and over. Ooh. I don't know how well that strategy's working for us. It's a control thing. Pyramid only gives you one of two wizard modes. No! Bad bounce. What was that? You watch Colin shoot the pyramid and multi-ball so many times that it started to get boring. Yeah. Did you watch Jason Zoller play Black Hole a couple weeks back in the tournament? Talk about boring. Yes. Not great. I don't know. Played both Mets yesterday. One is definitely harder. Both are fun. 5,000 at a time. Yeah. But he won. I guess if that's all you're in it for is to win the tournament. Nothing as boring as Safecracker in a tournament. I don't know that I've seen Safecracker in a tournament. Boring, but shows how dangerous that game is. Yeah, Black Hole. It's like you definitely don't want to get the ball in the lower playfield. We're going for more queens. We're just playing queen strat until I feel we've done a good enough queen strat. I am definitely not Jason Zoller level of queen stratting. I probably should not have hit that on the fly. I probably should have ski passed that over to the other flipper. Saw once in a women's league, you just drain most of the game. God. Dang. You'd think I'd have this thing set up pretty floaty, but I really don't. No. Repeated capture hole isn't really that easy. Yeah. Not for us mortals. Do at the all queen strat. I'm more of a get what the machine gives me kind of guy. All right, that's 3 sets on this one. Ski pass danger. Uh-oh. Ah! You have to get a hoodie first. I don't like hoodies. You'd think it wouldn't bother me with the bald head, but I don't know. Gotta hit that other queen. And not drain. Not drain being the key to that. Be nice if I could, hit two of them at once. Whoa! Qbert have the Qbert arcade game music in it? I don't think I've ever played a real one of either of those. Nice. I guess it's more about control doing the queen strat. Robbery. I was robbed, I say. Can't even hit the queens now. Was wrong. Wedgehead Podcast is music heavy episode with Chris Granner. Yes, I listened to both. They did 2 Chris Granner episodes. The second one was all the music. It was pretty cool. Fun listening to those guys. I don't listen to many podcasts, but I'll listen to them. Part of it's because I've met them in person. It's always nice when you've actually met somebody. Arr. And I've actually been to Wedgehead, the pinball bar, where their name is from, or where they're from. Alan being one of the owners of Wedgehead. Arr. It's been a few years. Was it 2018, I think I went there? Went down when I was building my Alien Star because they actually had one on the floor. And I needed all the cabinet measurements for it. Uh-oh. No! Thank you, Pop Bumper. Pop Bumper gets the extra ball. Player 2 can come back. Still playing queen strat. Unless extra ball is lit, of course. No, not there. Oh, player 2 did it. CMK, you win. Whew. I think that's the best I've done on the queen strat, but it doesn't beat my high score for the day. It certainly doesn't beat my all-time high, which is the 968. You have a millionaire and a big gun, so you know that music? Cool. Big Guns is kind of cool. That's a fun. One of the local arcade place that I go to has a Big Guns. Probably the only time I get to play that. I don't know that I've ever actually played a Millionaire, but there's a lot of machines I haven't played because I just don't go out. I'd like to go visit more places, but they're usually just crowded and loud noise, and I can only take that for so long. Even going to pinball shows, when I brought my homebrew to the Northwest show, and I wanted to kind of hang out and talk to people about it and make sure things were working right, because I had just got it assembled a couple weeks before that. But it's like I can only stay in the show for so long before the noise just drives me nuts. And the people, the crowds. Not the people themselves, just that there's so many of them. I kind of like, I'm in my basement playing pinball, talking to characters on my screen who I presume are real people, but could be Twitch AI bots having conversations with me, pretending to be people. Except I see you in other people's streams too, but it could be, except for the people I've actually met, I don't know that the rest of you are actually real. Could all just be in the Twitch imaginations going, this guy's got no viewers. Let's put some fake AI people in there to have conversations with them. All right, we're going back to normal strat, which for me is usually keep the ball up top. Oh! Try to get an extra ball. When I'm here right now, this is probably, I'm going to try to shoot the ball up the middle and see if it'll ricochet around, get the C. Bounce the wrong way. Getting that last ace is very difficult. Better from the upper flipper. C. No, it bounced the wrong way again. That was an interesting insert save there. Oh no, it went straight down the A. All right, let's see if I'm going to get my queen here. Think using AI to play against AI players on a real table could be a cool feature? I think it could be. There's a guy that did it for virtual. I forget who it was, did it on Firepower. And actually used sensors around the table to flip and all of that kind of stuff. Who was that? Yeah, it was well done. I forget who the name of that was, though. It's been a few years ago. Oh! That was a bad roll around. I don't know why this doesn't. I wish it lit up the player on the scores. I should have done that on my homebrew too. Third axis. There you go. Thank you. I know Third Axis did some other stuff too. I remember helping out with one that Third Axis and Slider Point were working on, but I don't remember what that was. All right, we did a little queen strat in the middle there because we could. Slow roll. Oh, slow rollers coming back here are death. They're dangerous. Maybe it was an Addams Family. I know Slider Point was always working on Addams Family. But that's been a few years since I've been involved much in the virtual universe. You and someone else just fixed the temporary mode start not really working most of the time on Big Bang Bar the other day for VPX. All right. Oh, I was hoping that would give me that other king. Get the king. Wrong timer was too short. Ah. Queens are supposed to be safe. It's killing me. ABC. Bleeded to C, which led my extra ball. So the difference on the EM version of this, there's a couple things different. One, it's only 2x. And it doesn't spot you any of these at the beginning of the ball. ABC. Is it ABC? Lights extra ball? Maybe? No. ABC, completing ABC on the EM version is what lights 2x playfield multiplier? What lights extra ball? Aces and the Joker, maybe? Is that all? I kind of wish that one thing would change on this one. Maybe even change a lot of it to the EM rules to where you're not spotted one. And then completing the ABC would give you the 5x bonus? I don't know. Something. I'm not going to pretend to be smarter than Ed Krinsky. He's designed a lot more pinball machines than I have. Ball 5. Time for some ball 5 magic. Where's Pez Johnson when you need him? That was a really weird bounce. We have a lot of aces left. Oh, that was unusual. Pez has quit the scene. I don't know. He's got leagues. I think he said he's got another couple weeks of league, and then he's may start up EM Monday again. He still pops in here once in a while. Well, I didn't do any better just playing. Think there is as big or possibly bigger market for EM or EM style machines with modern rules like Pulp Fiction instead of home editions? I honestly don't know. I know I'm more part of that market. I got a smudge on my middle of my playfield glass. Where's my glass cleaner? I definitely would be more interested in that sort of thing, but I don't know if it's a bigger market. I mean, a lot of people seem to like Pulp Fiction, a lot of people don't, so I don't know. I wish there were more. The ones they did, I mean, Pulp Fiction came out, was a reasonable price, and you can pick it up now for a reasonable price. The other ones that they did of that style, Beatles being an updated Sea Witch and more stuff, I actually like it. But again, it was a special thing, and you had to pay the Beatles tax to get it, so it's a lot more expensive as well. And Bond's 60th was just outrageous. What they want for that, it's just nuts. I like it. I like Bond 60th. I play it every chance I get, which is very rarely because you don't see them anywhere because they're so damn expensive. Prices are dumb. So if they didn't have to do, why can't they do those? Because no one wants an unlicensed theme. Everybody wants an unlicensed theme, but nobody wants an unlicensed theme. They make them and then nobody buys them. Really, a modes progression in wizard mode, man? Yeah, there's that. Oh, TNA. How can we forget TNA? I sold mine last year after having it for 8 years. Never did beat Reactor 9 on the real machine. But that's a great game. That's my kind of game, and that's kind of what I tried to do. So I have more modes and stuff in my Star Wars than in TNA. But it's clear, simple, and just do the thing. You did Reactor 9 on VPX. I have yet to meet a VPX table that is harder than the real ones, or even close to as hard as the real ones. It just doesn't have the variability and the randomness and stuff and the ball spin and the effect of that ball spin that real machines do. VPX TNA is very nice, but it's definitely not harder than the real machine. I mean, a well set up VPX. There's some VPX tables that are just crap and you can't finish them because they just can't. Outlaying posts don't have rubber posts and they're shorter. I'm pretty sure that was an option on there. Selling the design. I don't know that anybody's interested. I mean, I had really good comments on my Star Wars. People like Wedgehead, Alan and Alex were both there, played it. Both really liked my machine. Matthew, who's on Lynn's Arcade, guy with the big long beard, he was there. He played it. He really liked it. So a lot of people really liked it. Johnny Crap liked my game. He played my game. He liked it. But I'm still working on the code. I'm working on my final mode, which if you beat it, is going to end the game. Radical and VPX plays about 2 times as... So then they just didn't build it right. I mean, it's... VPX can be great and can have very well-playing tables, or they can have total crap. If it plays 2 times the speed of the real ones, I'm not even going to consider it because it's just not... Whoever built it didn't set it up right. It's like, bleh. I'm pretty particular. End the game. Not sure you like that? I have never actually come anywhere close to getting to the point where I need to be to finish that. The final wizard mode is That's No Moon. And it's you battle the Death Star. You destroy the Death Star, the movie's over. That's the last thing of the Star Wars movie, is you destroyed the Death Star. Everybody goes home, has a party. Cheer. Luke, yay. Hit the exhaust port. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it an option. I like how Radical plays on V. I can't help you then. Yeah, pallets in return. I don't know. Yeah, that was not, who knows? I mean, they only made 3 Star Wars movies. They made Star Wars, made The Empire Strikes Back, and made Return of the Jedi. None of this episode number crap. None of these prequel craps. Han shot first. I was there in 1977 in the theater. I saw Han do it. Anyway, who knows? That's kind of where it is. Like I say, we'll see. Maybe I can make it an option in there, but then I don't know what you do after that. I guess you just keep doing the same thing over again. You're younger, so you like the prequels. Yeah. I mean, it's all about the different generations. I mean, I definitely watched them. I watched most Star Wars things that come out. I made it through the first season of Mandalorian, and it lost me after that. I haven't watched Andor yet. I do want to watch that. I haven't watched Solo. No, I did watch Solo. It was okay. Rogue One was pretty good. The other ones, they ruined Boba Fett for you. Yeah. Said he made the prequels for new children, not pre-existing Star Wars fan. Yeah. And I don't know. I saw somebody had a quote where George had told him to make the movie like it was for 12-year-old boys or something. And it's like 77, I guess. When the movie came out, I was 13, so he definitely hit the target market. With me on that, it was a mind-blowing. There was nothing like that before, and I think that's one of the things that the prequels is just kind of another story in that universe. But when Star Wars came out in 77, it's like when Matrix first came out. Anybody that wasn't there when Matrix first came out and saw that when it first came out, it just doesn't get the experience. Spaceballs 2 is happening. I mean, there's just some movies that kind of, yeah, I mean, they're just so impactful on what they are different than everything else. And the first Star Wars, yeah, just the lightsaber effect and the sound and all of that kind of stuff was pretty awesome. Tremors is the theme you're shocked was never done? You could retheme Dune to Tremors pretty easy, right? Got the giant worm. Just put a Tremors back glass on there and call it good. What the hell was that? Got player 2 added. Best space effects and all that kind of stuff. Do so much with burrowing the ball under the playfield. But then could you see it? You have to have a flexible playfield so then you could see the ball burrowing under the playfield. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of themes out there that could be good pinball themes. They had space bombers in 8 and horses in space and Leia floating in space, Force Ringers. They just did some weird shit. Playfield would bulge up with ball travel. That's something you could do in virtual. There's a chance that they're doing a remake. Wow. Qualified the extra ball both ways there. Now I just need to get the ball to be able to get the extra ball. Whoa, I'm trying to kill it. Stay. No. Son of a biscuit. That didn't give me a tilt warning? So my favorite movie of all time, definitely not the best movie ever made, but my personal favorite movie is Highlander from 1985. And now that they're going to reboot that and supposedly just basically remake the first movie of Highlander, because there were several Highlander movies in the TV show. Maybe it would be something that Stern could do. I've heard that the remake is going to have the Queen soundtrack. I hope it does, because that's such a huge part of the movie. But that seems like something that Stern might actually be interested in making. That bounced over the flipper. Large open air force field hangers. Yeah. Will Spinal Tap 2 get a single home pin Spinal Tap sold? God, I don't know what's up with those guys. I've not seen a Spinal Tap. I had the pleasure of playing a Thunder Turds. Oh, that happens a lot when you get extra ball. I didn't have extra ball lit, but you'll shoot the extra ball target and go straight back down the middle. Yeah, I don't know. Boo. Wish those crappy companies would stop ruining good idea. Somebody's got to get it. You have a home pin Blues Brother near you? Oh, it's just stars. Exactly. I seem to be going backwards on my playing progression. Of course, I'm talking more too, but we'll play one more game. We'll see how that goes. See how one more game goes. One more games, but usually one more game that I felt like I did halfway decent on. So it can take a while sometimes. Five times bonus. Of course, the only one I got cleared is the jacks, so it's not going to get me much. All right, there we got the queens. It's hard to get that last ace. And I missed the queen. The only one that's truly my design, C&K, is the, well, two of them. The Borg Dog Pinball Collective is my design, based on the font on Alien Star. The Rip It spinner one with the Devo hat on it is my design. The rest of them, like this one, are from the cabinet art. Well, Super Straight one's not. That's the back glass art, the one with the jester on it. But the rest of them are based on cabinet art. So like the pinball one is from the Stern Electronics pinball machine titled Pinball. Alien Star, there's two different Alien Star ones up there. The one that's my avatar that's on everything is from the cabinet art on Alien Star, as is the other Alien Star one. Don't tell Pinball Resourced. Surprised we never got a machine called Drain. It would be a plumbing one. So, nah. I mean, I took other people's art. I really like the old stencil cabinet art. And so that's kind of what I try to make it out of. It's a good homebrew theme. There you go. Go for it. I've been working on a Mars Trek shirt design, but I haven't gone very far on it. A plumbing pin called Drain. Gotta have like 6 out lanes. Just a bunch of pipes. The whole bottom of the playfield is just a bunch of pipes for draining. And they all feed into one.
I will always be born.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the collective. Shit. Fernando. Yeah, I'll probably butcher the rest of it. So, Fernando, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the collective. Name it Drain, you better bring it. We're not having a great game. We're having a game. Not the B. I get the B at the bottom. Nice. Just got the Joker left up top. No! It's tough. You don't get much nudge off that little wire on the outlanes. Darn it. Player 2, you're up. Slow down a little bit. The drain that ate everything. Ah, come on. made the shot I wanted. Actually, I wanted to hit both queens at the same time, but I didn't. I just hit one. EMs, you don't want to hit the targets at the same time because you'll only get credit for one. Solid state, you can sweep the whole bank and get credit for it. All right, extra ball is lit. Put on the seat, pop bumper, give me the extra ball. Nice. It's my favorite way to get the extra ball. Oh, it jumped. I don't know if it catches the rubber over here or while it jumps the lane like that. It's awfully annoying. But we got extra ball. Oh, this is ball 5 already? Oh my gosh. No, not the out lane. Stop. That's not a bad game. I was hoping to get to my high score. I didn't want to say it ahead of time because you know what happens when you start calling things like that. We did something. We don't know what. We're going to call it good enough. 288. Didn't quite make it to my high. 331. It's not bad, I guess. What do we got? Who's streaming? Who can we raid today? Mr. Scoot's playing some Neo Geo games. Pinball co-ops. King Kong going. What's Brewing is got some Iron Man going. Major Drain's doing a virtual variety pack. Joe Picasso is building a layout in VPX. Netherworld Arcade is doing some Jaws. Grown Up Adjacent is playing some D&D. Let's go ahead and send you over there. We haven't rated them in a couple of days. They stream a lot, but they have a pretty good collection. Kind of a different, opposite end of collection of what I got. They got mostly all new games, so a lot of different things. I try to raid people that have old games, but there just aren't that many of us that play old games. But an hour and a half or whatever it is of playing Joker Poker is a long time in playing Joker Poker. Anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the follows. Catch you next time.